Team Lacosta. Welcome back to another episode of Safety Talks. Today, we're diving into a hot topic literally. We're talking about heat illness prevention and why it's so crucial for keeping our workplace safe, especially during those sweltering summer days. Heat and humidity can really take a toll on our bodies, leading to some serious health issues like heat cramps, heat exhaustion, and even heat stroke. These aren't just uncomfortable, they can be downright dangerous, especially if you're not prepared. So, as material handlers at Loudon Mill, it's vital that we understand how to recognize the signs and take steps to prevent these illnesses. Let's start by getting familiar with the different types of heat-related illnesses. First up, heat cramps. These are those painful muscle spasms you might get after working hard in the heat. They're usually caused by losing too much water and salt through sweating. Next, heat exhaustion. This happens when you've lost a lot of fluids and your body starts to struggle. You might feel weak, dizzy, or even nauseous, kind of like having the flu. And then there's heat stroke, which is the most serious. This is when your body's cooling system completely fails and your temperature skyrockets. It can be life-threatening, so we need to be extra vigilant. Now, you might have heard of something called the heat index. It's a way to measure how hot it really feels when you factor in humidity. Because when it's humid, sweat doesn't evaporate as quickly, making it harder for your body to cool down. So, even if the temperature isn't super high, high humidity can make it feel much worse. To keep ourselves safe, there are several things we can do. First, know the signs and symptoms of heat illnesses. That way, you can spot them early in yourself or your coworkers. Keep an eye on each other. If someone looks like they're struggling, don't hesitate to check in. Try to avoid being in direct sunlight for too long. Find shade whenever possible. Wear clothes that are light, loose, and breathable. Dark colors absorb heat, so stick with lighter shades. Work in pairs to help keep an eye on one another. Hydration is key. Drink water or sports drinks regularly, even if you're not thirsty. Waiting until you're thirsty means you're already starting to dehydrate. If you can, schedule the toughest tasks for the cooler parts of the day, like early morning or late afternoon. And don't forget to take breaks in cool areas. Using fans or air conditioning can help your body recover. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine it's a blazing hot day, and you're out there handling materials. Suddenly, you start feeling cramps in your legs and arms, and you're a bit woozy. These could be signs of heat cramps. What should you do? Well, get to a cooler spot right away, drink some water or an electrolyte drink, and rest for a bit. If things don't improve, or if you pass out, it's time to get medical help. Another scenario. Suppose a teammate is sweating a lot, their skin is cool and clammy, and they're complaining of a headache and feeling faint. That sounds like heat exhaustion. In this case, move them to a cool area, have them lie down with their feet up, give them water if they're awake, and definitely get medical attention by pulling the blue medical alarm switch. And for heat stroke, it's critical to act fast. If someone has hot, dry skin, isn't sweating, and is confused or seizing, pull the blue medical alarm switch immediately. While waiting, try to cool them down with water or ice packs, especially around the neck, armpits, and groin. Now, staying on top of safety talks like this one is super important. It keeps us informed and prepared. Plus, there are specific guidelines from OSHA that we need to follow. So by learning and applying this knowledge, we're not only keeping ourselves safe, but also making sure we're compliant with regulations. Let's take a moment to think about our own workplace. Who among us is most at risk for heat exposure? Maybe those working on the docks or in areas without good ventilation. What measures do we have in place? Do we have cool spots to take breaks? Are there water stations easily accessible? Is everyone wearing appropriate clothing? If there's anything we're missing, let's bring it up and make sure we address it. In conclusion, preventing heat illnesses is all about being proactive. Know the risks, take the necessary precautions, and look out for one another. Remember, safety is our top priority every day, in every task, every time.